Hello, this is Mr. Crabominable, and today I'm doing some more armor item farming and Dark Moon Blade summoning. So I managed to get the Fire Witch Gauntlets from Earthen, and I'm farming the Jailer stuff right now. Let's see, so far I got the Aristocrat Mask and the Jailer leggings, and the Soldering Iron, so we just have a few more items left to go. You know what? Annoyances. So I went to that Italian restaurant. It's not too far from where I am, but it wasn't that great. These fancy restaurants, they make you pay more money and you get less food, and I hated it. The food was fine, I just didn't like all the extra pricing on everything. What made it worse is that we didn't get seated until 6:15, and we arrived there at about 5. Like, who the fuck wants to eat out at that place so fucking much? You go the fuck away. Jailer gloves. Okay, I just need the jailer robes, and I think I've got everything. Unless, do I already have the jailer robes? Let me check. Let's see, the Aristocrat is down here. No, looks like we don't have that yet. Can I poison these guys? Yes, it looks like I can. you serious? Oh, come on. And you're the one sitting around waiting for it. Please, I gotta have salt. It's so yummy. Although I will admit, I guess I'm a fan of you too. Like if you ever watch Glad Jonas's fails in speedrunning. At least I could do a challenge. What have you done lately? Let me guess, you played the game on New Game Plus 7. No armor, no weapons, just... I don't know. Just make them get depressed and they jump off, I guess. Also, hi, Unwary. You tried to have fun? You know, yeah, I've been there. I've been there a lot, actually. God damn it, another soldering iron. I need jailer robes. Then I've got everything in... Oh wait, no I don't. I still need the Tailbone short sword and the Tailbone Spear. I will never forgive the Dark Souls 2 developers for making it so that certain items can only drop from non-respawning enemies, and they have, like, what, a 2% chance of appearing? Worst mechanic ever. Like, how am I supposed to get a Black Witch Domino Mask for my Pyromancer set if it won't fucking drop? I even have all the luck in the world, and it still isn't enough. Utter trash game. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, look, this game has 32 bosses in it. Yeah, I've seen some of those bosses, and I wouldn't exactly call some of them bosses, would I? Like, really? A room entirely filled with mobs and one special enemy. That's your boss? Or, hey, it's the Dragon Rider, but there's 2 of them. At least you can add mods and stuff like that to the game to make it better. But yeah, I got back from that Italian restaurant I went to. The food was good, but it's so overpriced, and with those fancy restaurants, you get less food, and you pay more money to get less food. It's terrible. Oh, sure. You know what? Never mind. Like, Dark Souls 2 is really frustrating for all the wrong reasons. Even 60 FPS can't save that. Tried refreshing and still there. Lots of stuttering on your stream. Okay, let me try and fix something. Let's see here. Lots of stuttering. That seems weird. I mean, it could be because I'm trying to save the last video I made, but I guess I picked a pretty bad time to do that. Oh, god damn it. Every time I click the mouse, he attacks. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and pause the download. What? No, I can't cancel it. It's just going to... Oh, god. Is there a way I can just pause it? There we go. There we go. I just need to deposit. Let's get rid of Steam. Okay, how about now? Is that better? How come enemies are allowed to clip through walls? Those guys are sure hesitant to drop anything. Maybe I should just run up the stairs after I do that. Help! Help! But... That... just kidding. I'm making noise like the stream is stuttering. Like, imagine you were trying to trick your grandpa into thinking his hearing aids weren't working. You just go, stop, eh. I just wish I could stop taking video games so seriously. But the problem is I'm such a serious person. It's a curse. Like, when people keep dying in a video game, they're just like, oh, it's no big deal. And then when I die in a video game, I'm like, fucking cunt, piss, shit, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could stop being like that and be a more likable person. But, I mean, I guess I just do that when I get angry, you know? Oh, right. I already killed those guys. I guess I'm where I must have left. Nope, didn't drop anything. Again. That's the wrong... Oh my god. I remember, my friend and I were playing, WarioWare microgames for the Nintendo GameCube. Like, there was a GBA version, and then a thing came out on the GameCube. Doesn't have much story to it, but, my friend and I were playing against each other, and we were just, like, getting really into it. It's just... It was kind of funny, but we were also kind of getting mad at each other, or maybe I was just mad at him, who knows. But it was, like, really funny. And my friend still kind of makes fun of me about it. And I gotta learn to stop taking things so seriously, too. If someone says anything on the internet, I tend to take it as, like, something serious instead of just a joke. I was busy watching a Dark Souls 2 hitbox video. God, it was full of... Full of what? I'm just kidding, I know... I would probably say shit, but you know. Like, you know the standard video of the guy getting hit by the pursuer's thrust attack? And he's like dodging him, and he's like all the way in some other place, and he gets teleported into the sword. Like, that's a classic one. I don't know what that guy did wrong. I've never been in that situation. I guess maybe I'm just better at it. Yeah, the blatant teleportation is disgusting. Game designers, fix your shit! It's like a standard AVGN video. What were they thinking? Or like when an enemy performs a grab attack and you clearly got out of the way. Oh, the mimic foot grab. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about because I've had that happen to me before, and I'm like, wait, like I'm right behind the chest. Like, you know, it's not active yet, and I've hit it a couple times, and then it starts moving, and then it pops out, and then its feet come out. I got grabbed while I was behind it. That was bullshit. I mean, at least in Dark Souls 1 and 3, you know, there's a reliable timing that you can get down to reliably avoid attacks. But in Dark Souls 2, it's like, bruh, you gotta level up ADP, bruh. Like, what good is that gonna... I completely forgot to get this item. I think I think I can pretty much imagine that everybody's been grabbed by the Mimic's bullshit at some point. At least in this game, it's obvious when he's about to grab you. I mean, if you're getting your ass kicked by him, you could still use Lloyd's talismans. I pretty much had to use them in this game to farm for a symbol of avarice. Like, the lower your agility is in Dark Souls 2, the longer you have to wait before you dodge something in order to actually, like, get enough invincibility frames to actually be able to avoid the lingering hitboxes. Like if you've ever fought the Rune Sentinels, the hitboxes of their weapons are much larger than they appear. Kind of like objects in a rearview mirror. let's see. While we're on the subject, let me think of other shitty things I can think about when I think of Dark Souls 2. Let's see. There's the, like, having a fucking army waiting for you. That actually happens a lot. That's not just in the first couple of areas, where they just have, like, a mob waiting for you, and there's absolutely no way to avoid it. Like, when you have to save the petrified woman, and then you pull the lever, and then all these enemies just, all the doors open, and they all come after you, all at once. And you have to pretty much survive. And then when the door opens, there's a basilisk on the other side. Funnily enough, the basilisks in Dark Souls 2 are actually more deadly than any other game, because they can actually hit you with a melee attack. It's kind of funny. But I've, let's see. God damn it. I think I got a better idea. We're going to poison them and toxic them at the same time. That'll kill him faster. Of course, I figured. A creature with a bunch of maggots inside of them are probably immune to poison. Let me think. The first area, the Forest of Fallen Giants, isn't too shitty, I suppose. And you even get an opportunity to fight the Pursuer and beat him before actually going to the arena where you fight him normally. Let's see here. There's the Heat's Tower Flame. Not too bad, at least if you're playing the original version of the game and not the Scholar of the First Sin version. Otherwise, you have to fight the dragon on the bridge in order to get to the old Dragon Slayer. What? I was so far away from you, you wouldn't believe it. I've got an idea. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to take out... Oh. I can't properly use it. Never mind then. There is the Dragon Rider that everybody always cheeses by making him fall off the edge, which is really funny. Then we have No Man's Wharf. No Man's Wharf is, well... If you're playing the original version of the game, there's a shortcut that you use to get from one side of the place to the other. and that isn't present in the original version. So you got to go through the whole thing just to get another try at the boss. But the archers are such bullshit. Like at Dark Souls 2, it's like they're fucking aimbotting at you and can hit you regardless of where you are. I mean, obviously, unless you're, like, at a wall or something, but still. Then there's the Lost Bastille. Let me think. If there's one enemy in Dark Souls 2 that I fucking hate, it's those undead that they've got these chains on them and they run towards you, jump on the ground, and then they explode. The worst ones are the ones in the dragon area that break your fucking equipment. It's just so awful. Let's see. Then you also gotta worry about blowing up McDuff's workshop to quickly get inside. Like, if that fucking barrel doesn't roll down there, and either does it... If it like, if it doesn't go fast enough at the wall, it won't explode. So then you have to, like, use a fire weapon or something to make it blow up. And if the barrel breaks, then you gotta reload at a bonfire and try again. Why am I running over there? I could just run over here. You're not supposed to be able to get in here. Okay, bye-bye. And then you have to fight the Lost Sinner, who, let's see. She makes things difficult by making it so that the torches aren't lit, so you can't lock onto her. But that's not the but wait, I'm supposed to be talking about bullshit moments. Alright. Yeah, then you gotta pay that stupid bitch, Lycia, to move the path so that you can go to the second old one. The old Iron King. Although I suppose you can tackle him in any order you want. Another annoying thing about Dark Souls 2 is that there are two merchants in the game that will not talk to you unless you're Faith... Or no. One is Carillion of the Fold. He won't talk to you unless you have... maybe about 10 intelligence, maybe? Or something like that? And then the other one is Falcon, who won't talk to you until you have about, like, 12 faith and 12 intelligence. And they'll refuse to buy and sell stuff from you. Or, I mean, just sell stuff to you. Then, if your faith and intelligence is high enough, you can get certain rewards. Like, Lycia will give you her clothes and the Cathus chime. Carillion gives you a Northern Ritual Band, I think? Or maybe it was the Southern one. And then Falcon gives you his clothes and the Sunset Staff. But even worse, there's Cromwell the partner. He'll give you a special ring if your faith and intelligence is high enough. I think it has to be at like 40, which is still pretty high. A high requirement to ask of the player. You could just kill him, but I don't know. That's really up to you. God damn it. Let's see. Next up is the Huntsman's Copse. Nothing too bullshitty there. Although maybe some of the rogue enemy placements are a little much towards the end. Cause like it's kind of like where they place them on purpose to surround you. That kind of thing. Other than that, that's pretty fine. And then you have to deal with the fucking red guard at the end where the undead purgatory is. Fuck, the executioner's chariot was so annoying. It's not even that hard. Unless you, like, fight the horses, which makes it much harder. Because I swear, they almost always do that stupid charging move. And the fucking... Don't even get me started on the fucking skeletons. They basically, even if you make them go down, they keep getting revived by those black mages, so you gotta kill them. You know, and you still have to worry about the skeletons while making sure your ass doesn't get hit by the fucking chariot. Then there's the Poison Pool, arguably one of the worst areas in the game. Or actually, no, Earthen Peak is worse. It's like, ooh, look, we got all these items here for you to pick up. But it's in the thick of the most poisonous gas clouds we could think of. Like, the Poison Pool is one of the areas where I'd rather be playing the original version of the game as opposed to the Scholar of the First Sin version, because there's a fucking desert sorceress at the very top, or near the very top, who shoots 5 fireballs at you and aims down at you below. It's really annoying, and it does massive damage if you get hit by him. And then you deal with one of the easiest bosses in the entire game, the Covetous Demon. He's not hard to beat, he's just somewhat annoying, especially when he eats you and disequips all your weapons, armor, and rings. Then we've got the travesty that is Earthen Peak. Good God, those fucking mannequins piss me off so much. It's like, oh, let me hit you 12 times and cause bleed status. And it seems like when you try to hit them, your hits just avoid their hitboxes. And then there's the whole fact that the game expects you with no fucking prior knowledge to be able to burn the windmill so that the poison pools in the area are drained. Nobody in this fucking game even hints at it, except in the Scholar of the First Sin edition. They made it so that this NPC summon points you towards the windmill, but she doesn't exactly tell you what you're supposed to do with it. You know, and that's only gonna click in for those few people that are gonna end up summoning for that place. I'm gonna be real with you. Unless it's a hint, yeah, there's this NPC called Abyss, or, oh god, I can't remember her fucking name, but she's some kind of cleric with a mace. At least in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, when you have her summoned and you go near the windmill where you're supposed to burn it, she'll point towards it. And then when you actually light it with the torch, she'll actually do a gesture, you know. That's like, yay, you did it. Other than that, there's really no hint that you're supposed to burn it, unless maybe you get a hint from a player that put a message right there. Although, maybe you're supposed to use Seek Guidance and find a developer message or something. I don't know. Yeah, you're supposed to take a torch, go up to, like, the base of the windmill in the middle, and then press A to interact to use your torch on the windmill, and then the whole thing catches fire. The whole time, the first time I ever played Dark Souls 2, which was the original version, I fought the boss with the poison pool in it. So it was, like, extra difficult. But can you blame me? I didn't know I was supposed to burn the windmill. You know? And then we've got Iron Keep, which is, well, everybody knows why that area is bullshit, but it's even more bullshit in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, because they have like 28 Aloe Knights in the first area, all the way to the Smelter Demon. The rest of it is pretty easy, but still, they have so many of them that you gotta fight to get to the boss. It's just asinine. Oh, where's the bonfire? Oh, okay. You summoned a player and he told you what to do. But how did he tell you? Like with voice chat? Forgot there was a locked door near the boss. Back near the first boss, which was 20 hours ago. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a locked door by the last giant. You can't open that door unless you get an iron key, which is found underneath the fire-breathing statue, right inside the first room in the castle. You're supposed to... What the game wants you to do is to go all the way to the end and pull this lever down so that the fire stops breathing from all the statues, and then you're supposed to pick it up. But if you inch yourself ever so closely to where the corpse is, where the item is. If you get close enough to it without getting in within range of the fire, you can actually pick it up. How about you just save yourself the trouble and do a plunging attack on one of those lizards in that fire pit where the door leads. That way you don't need the key. Some people, they use the cat ring and they fall on this rubble and then they fall straight down to that room where the fire lizards are. The fire lizards are actually some of the cheapest enemies in the game. It's kind of sad, really. So basically, there's a few items you can get down there using the iron key. There's the flame quartz ring +1, I think. There's the hawk ring, Rebel's great shield. If you're playing the Scholar of the First Sin edition, the heavy iron key is there, which is the second DLC key. If you're playing the original version of Dark Souls 2, there's the dull ember. It's on a corpse that you have to jump to. But in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, you get the dull ember as soon as you beat the pursuer and have that flying bird take you to the Bastille. Which is kind of nice. You can infuse your weapons right from the get-go. Instead of having to wait till Iron Keep to do it. Let's see. After that, you fight the old Iron King. Which, funnily enough, the boss isn't the hard part. His arena is. Like, literally, you'll find yourself falling off the edge more times than you actually get killed by the boss itself. Which is just bad arena design. Wait, no. Holy shit, I'm actually getting summoned. Oh, fuck no. Oh shit. Wait, I've got an idea. Okay, let him come to me. Wow, latency, huh? Why isn't that Phantom helping you out at all? Wait, lead him over here. Son of a bitch! Where's the host? I wouldn't do that if I were you. You, no! Go away! You're gonna die! Fucking idiot! I was trying to pull a fighter PL and just force him off the edge, but it didn't work. Like, look, I'm not sorry. If the host is an idiot, I don't feel sorry for you. Okay, so let's get back to what I was talking about before. Let's see. The third area. I already mentioned about how you have to rescue Rosabeth after getting she gets petrified. Let's see, we've got like the Shaded Woods Part 1. Like immediately after the bonfire when you rescue her. It's like the laziest designed route ever. And there's more of those enemies like you fought before. Then you get to the actual shaded woods where the invisible dudes are. Having a densely foggy area with invisible enemies is kind of a dick move. But I mean, it's also kind of smart, I suppose. But, like, how's anybody supposed to... You know what? Maybe that's just a learning experience. Maybe they should just figure out that, oh, there's invisible enemies here, and I should probably, you know, avoid them. But the thing is, you can't even lock onto them, which makes it extra douchey. Like, I wish I could lock onto them, but no. You gotta have the ring, the Eye of the Priestess. That trick doesn't even work in the original version of the game. Let's see. Then there's those Lion Knights out in... After you get through the fog. The Lion Knights just... They've only got, like, 2 moves, and somehow they're ridiculously overpowered. I mean, they're easy to backstab, sure. I don't have enough, shit. Looks like we're gonna have to do things with the old-fashioned way. Like, how is anybody supposed to know their first time that you're supposed to use the Ring of Whispers to talk to Tark? You know, the man-scorpion? Like, when you put on the ring initially, all it does is make the... It makes that noise every single time there are enemies nearby you, and people are gonna think, oh shit, this ring is stupid, I better take it off. But no, it actually has a fucking point to it. And it's like, how is anybody supposed to figure out that you're supposed to equip that? Anyway... The only other bullshit thing is that in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, they put petrified enemies everywhere. There's like what, 13 divine branches that you gotta get to unpetrify them all? Like, come on, man. And they still didn't fix the level geometry so that you could get right to the end of, you know, all those petrified statues. They still didn't fix that, so you could just jump through a hole in the level design and go straight to the end. I'm amazed that they didn't fucking fix that. Alright, what else is next? Scorpioness Najka. Not a bad fight, but, there's an item in the room which is on top of a tree. The only way you could get that item down is if she whips the tree with her tail, or comes out of the ground after burrowing. You're gonna beat the boss, and it's like, what's that item up there? How am I supposed to get it? And then you realize that you've killed your only possible way of getting it? And it's like, oh, fuck you, how was I supposed to know that? Dark Souls is just riddled with that kind of stuff, where it's like, oh, you need to talk to this specific character at this specific place at this specific time, otherwise you won't advance their questline and they'll fucking die and you'll get nothing. Like, really? There's like... never mind, I don't know where I was going with that. Like, you're supposed to go on the internet and figure this stuff out before you start playing. Like, what? I only look up stuff when I need to know something about a game I've already played. I shouldn't have to look it up before I start playing. Let's see, next we have the Doors of Ferris. Featuring one of the worst bosses in the entire game. The Royal Rat Authority. If the game just had that enemy and nothing else, that fight would be fine. But no, there's 4 tiny little rats that run after you if you get close enough. And when the fight starts... Or wait, no. If you get bit twice by them, you get the toxic status. I don't even know if you can actually cure that status condition with the poison moss. Yeah, rats. But the thing is, you look at their sprites in the Doors of Ferris. They don't even look like rats. They look like small dogs. It's just weird. Like in the Grave of Saints, they look exactly what they're supposed to look like. Rats. But in the Doors of Ferris, they just changed them completely. Also, they have a bunch of doors, you know, that you could use Ferris lockstones on. How are you supposed to know before your first time... How are you supposed to know your first time playing which ones are going to activate traps and which ones are just going to do fucking nothing? Trial and error. That's how you find out. Shouldn't have to be that way, but that's just how it is. Like, let's say you want to become part of the Rat Covenant. You know, how are you supposed to know the first time which doors are going to create traps to make it harder for the summons to get through your world? Or if it's actually going to help them? You'd have to look it up in advance. Although, yeah, you definitely have to look it up. Anyway... Then you go to, let's see, Brightstone Cove, Seldora. Not an interesting place, unless you want to, like, kill the Falconers in the Scholar of the First Sin edition. The Falconers are the most jankiest enemies in the whole game. Like, they can guard while poop walking towards you. That poop walk is very funny, but also very deadly, as they'll stab you the moment they get close. Oh, great. Oh, get away. Stun lock. Okay, let's go back. Let's see. Then they have the goddamn spiders. Those fucking spiders. Their attack power is so fucking high, and there's so many of them. Okay, so... in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, when you use a torch, you just hold it up. The spiders will still follow you, but they won't attack you. I tried this in the original version of the game. It does not work. They must have added it in just for the Scholar of the First Sin edition, just because they're so goddamn annoying. Especially during the Duke's Dear Frasier boss fight.
Ashen?
Finally, I'm almost maxed out of Homeward Bones. Let's see. What's kind of stupid is that after you kill Duke's Dear Frasier, you don't get the Great Soul from it until you go to this red puddle on the floor and interact with it after the boss is dead. Like, why couldn't you just give it to me after the boss died? Does that have to do with the boss appearing in New Game Plus? Like, sooner than it normally does or something? I don't know. Then there's the fourth boss in the gutter. The gutter was just a shitty place overall. I mean, the first area is fine. I hate those dogs, though. Those dogs are assholes. They're pretty much assholes in every Dark Souls game when they're attacking you. But, like, the entire way to get down there is stupid. Like, it's basically an HP check. And if you don't have enough HP, you're not getting down. I mean, I get that you're supposed to pay the laddersmith, you know, in the second area to build a ladder for you to get down there. But, you know, we ain't got time for that. Like, are the items in the fourth area so overpowered that they had to keep us from getting there right away? Although maybe they were. Ow. Although, I suppose if you get the Forgotten Key, you have access to Havel's armor. And his Great Shield. What the hell? Is this New Game Plus? Blue Spirit Cope, summoned through Concord. I've already got a bad feeling about this. Okay, so as far as I know, the invader went up the elevator. I've got a suspicious feeling he's gonna try and jump attack me. And the Blue Sentinel guy is dead. I've got an idea. Where's this Host of Embers guy? Screw that, I'm gonna go this way. Listen, if you've ever played Dark Souls before, never trust elevators. Why are these enemies so strong? Alright, you just focus on getting to the boss. How are you not dead yet? I think we're having some connection issues. Where'd you go? Alright, you go on to the boss. I'll stay right here. See, I don't have to kill an invader to get a proof of a Concord kept. All the guy has to do is go to the boss and I get one. That was a success. Finally. We've got 10 proof of a Concord kept now. Just need another 20. Damn it, another soldering iron. I don't need that. I'm just lucky that Invader didn't try and chase the host down. Otherwise, that would have been a lot worse. Bad idea, sport. Anyway, let's see. You beat the Duke's Dear Freyja, and then you go to the fourth area, the gutter. All the poison-spitting statues are god fucking annoying. But in the gutter, they're even worse. Because, like, they have poison-spitting statues all around the path to the Rotten. And it's so fucking annoying. You can't just rush through it. You gotta take your time and destroy each statue one by one. Meanwhile, there's these giant black hands that try and fuck you. And by fuck, I mean grab you and fucking, like, choke you to death. And then there's the two giants at the bottom of the gutter. It's like, oh, the giants are supposed to be dead? Well, explain to me why there's two of them in the gutter that are still alive. And then, let's see, you fight the Rotten, it's nothing special. You can cut off his left hand and get a Ferris Lockstone from it. Then once you light all 4 primal bonfires, well, 3, you try to light the last one, and then Aldia has to come out and fucking give his speech. Like, go away, Aldia, I don't want to talk to you right now. Or ever, actually. And then once he finally shuts the fuck up, then you can finally continue. And then you gotta go to Castle Drangleic. Let's see. Having to kill enemies to activate statues is kind of annoying, I suppose. And then there's the fight with the dragon riders again, except one of them's an archer and one of them's on the ground. The other one picks you off while the other one makes direct contact. Although you could circumvent this by making the guy on the ground destroy the platform that the one shooting at you was on, which makes it a lot easier. Then we've got the design of Inner Castle Drangleic, which is just you trying to kill an enemy near a statue so that it activates a ladder going all the way to the very top of the castle just so you can grab a key to keep going. The Looking Glass Knight isn't too bad. They even tried to bring in the old mechanic from Demon Souls, where basically a player can get summoned in to assist the boss. In Demon Souls, he literally was the boss. You know, the old monk. Arguably the hardest boss in Dark Souls, or Demon Souls, if you really think about it. It kind of depends on which player you get matched up with. I don't know how you become summonable by the old monk. I've never played Demon Souls, but I have seen all the bosses in it from YouTube videos. And I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna spend like $500 or more on a PlayStation 5 just so I can play one game. Not gonna happen. Fucking scalpers, they can go fucking rot in a pit. Then there's the Shrine of Amana, which honestly is easier in the original version of Dark Souls than it is in the Scholar of the First Sin. Because there aren't as many of those ones with the staffs constantly shooting you. But, you know, another annoying enemy is those stink bug enemies. The first ones you meet release a poison cloud, but the other ones release a cloud that damages all your fucking gear. Especially the giant ones that use that move non-stop so making it completely impossible to defeat them in a direct confrontation unless you want to have all of your shit broken. Which is why you have to resort to throwing things. It's very irritating. Then you fight the Seaman of Dong. Yes, I'm actually calling the boss that. Oh! Time for you to die! The Demon of Song is actually easy to beat, as provided that you don't take a full frontal attack from that thing. It's pretty powerful. Then there's the whole undead the undead tomb. Not a very fun place to be, regardless of which version you're playing. But in Scholar of the First Sin, it's wait, no. The original version is just fucking asinine. They put, like, maybe, let's see, 2, 4, 6... There's gotta be, like, 12 of those the king's bodyguards. They put, like, 12 of them right in front of the door to Velstadt. That was horrible. Like, it's so hard just to get in the door. Like, you can't just rush through it. You gotta stand out there and take out each and every single one of them one by one. It's very irritating. Velstadt isn't so bad, though. Velstadt is, like, you can parry his hammer attacks, and the timing is very forgiving. Then we've got... You get the King's Ring, and then you can go to different areas by equipping the ring. Aldia's Keep, that's where you go next. What an awful place that is. Like, they have a narrow hallway filled with enemies that could very easily kill you. If the ogres ever get out of the cages, you're fucked. Not to mention you have to fight the Forlorn if you light the torches there. The Dragon area, it's just got dragons and a bunch of crystal lizards. Nothing too special there. Then there's the Dragon Shrine, where the ancient dragon is. Oh my god, that place sucks in the original version. Like, there are so many guards all the way up to the boss, and the Dragon Knights there, while there's only like maybe 4 or 5 of them, they attack you regardless of, you know, whether you actually killed the other ones before them or not. They're just immediately hostile to you, unlike the Scholar of the First Sin edition, where they don't attack you unless you've got summons with you, or you purposely skip the enemies. Other than that, they'll leave you alone, pretty much. Then you have to go into all the giants' memories and get the giant souls. Although technically, no, you don't. You just have to go to the one that has the giant lord in it and defeat him. Kind of sucks that you get hurt by all the volleys of those fireballs. It's pretty cheap. Then, after you beat Nashandra, you fight the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. Arguably, those bosses are just terrible. It's like Ornstein and Smo on crack. They're very aggressive. It's like fighting Ornstein, but there's two of them. And then you gotta fight Nashandra, and then Aldia if you've killed Vendrick before fighting Nashandra. Nashandra's pretty easy, it's just those curse clouds are very annoying. And with that, that's the entirety of Dark Souls 2. And then there's the DLC. I'm not even going to mention the DLC, because it's pretty much the same throughout all the different versions. So yeah, that's basically a short summary of that entire game. Well, I say short, but it actually took a little longer than I thought it would. I think that one just went through the ceiling. He's probably stuck up there. Or maybe he just fell through the floor into the void. Just give me the jailer robe. Come on, buddy. These guys really aren't doing me any favors. Bunch of stuck-up assholes. Just like they've always been. Oh yeah, sure, don't bother dropping anything, even though I've killed you like 70 times already. God, I'm so tired. Get out of the... Get out of the fucking way! So here's something I don't understand, okay? So there's an item called the Pharyn Ring in Dark Souls 3. It makes it so that weapon arts cost less FP to use. Now, the weapon art of the Pharyn Greatsword is the parry. The Pharyn Greatsword does not have a weapon art that consumes FP. So why is there a ring that exists for that very reason? I went the wrong way. No surprises here. Maybe I should write down a message somewhere, but what can I tell people that they don't already know? We're getting summoned. I can't wait to see what we're going to be up against. It's probably going to be some hacker with modded stats or something. Huh? They didn't give me my proof of Concord. Did the Dark Spirit leave? things sure do move around a lot when they're on fire. But then again, I guess people do too. I'm inside the wall, genius. Uh-oh. Fuck's sake! Another soldering iron. What, I've got like 7 of these. 12 dexterity. Branding iron used by the jailers prowling Irithel dungeon. By the way, this item description flat out lies to you. It does not block Estus healing. It reduces the amount of health that they receive when they get hit. And by they, I'm talking about other players. Oh, shit! I was looking at your comment and I fell down. Clicks unfollow. Of course he made a mistake. God damn it, just give me the fucking robe already. Yeah, I am saying Miyazaki made a mistake. What are you gonna do, crucify me? Just like Passion of the Christ? Actually, wait. No, I can think of a much worser fate. Getting cancelled. Getting cancelled. On Twitter.com. I mean, I sincerely doubt there's any real-world people out there that fanboy over Miyazaki. Like, the series is okay, but I don't think, like, idolizing people is not necessarily a good thing. Never meet your idols, you'll only be disappointed. It's true. Why do they have so many chairs around here? It's not like anybody's gonna sit on them. reminds me? It reminds me of, like... It's another Earthbound-inspired RPG that's about depression and anxiety. And there's like millions of those games out there. Ah, barf. Damn it, these guys just don't drop anything. Artsy fartsy casual BS. Yeah, I suppose. Ooh, an item. Gonna have to be quicker than that. Ooh. Close, but no cigar. Try again. Or they've got this other beat where it's like, this is why I fucking hate video games. This appeals to, like, the male fantasy. And they've got a bunch of, like, I don't know, a bunch of people in Team Fortress 2 just dancing around and being stupid. Since I tend not to play many multiplayer games, I've never played Team Fortress 2, but I've definitely heard of a lot of good things about it. Except for the fucking bot problem. God forbid Valve should be able to handle something. They've only made, like, what, 3 or 4 games? Valve doesn't even have to fucking try anymore. They own everything. Unlike the Steam store. It's like, hey, when's Half-Life 3 coming out? Oh, never? Alright. I'm one of those people that played through all of Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and Half-Life 2 Episode 2. And I finally found out why people wanted Half-Life 3 so bad. They left the ending was on a fucking cliffhanger. Like, Eli actually fucking died. You know, and they didn't continue it? Like, holy shit. How could you fuck up this badly? All they were asking for was a 3rd game, and you couldn't fucking deliver. Oh, fuck off. I want the jailer robes. Like, I saw, like, Joel and Vinny play through Half-Life 1. Honestly, it's such a cool game. I feel like Half-Life 2 is just slow and clunky. Like, like the first game, like, you could, like, bunny hop and gain momentum. And the second game, you're just slowed to a fucking crawl. The only way to speed that in the game is to reverse bunny hop. Which was a trick I recently learned about. God, how much longer am I gonna do this? Let's see if I can summon now. Like, what the hell are these things even supposed to be? They look like some abomination where they tried to fuse a man with some deformed winged creature. Ah, shit! Shit. Fucking assholes. Oh shit! I forgot that I didn't have any health left before jumping down. That's okay, we could get my souls back. You assume that I'm angry. You would assume incorrectly. Whee! Chain go brr. Wait a minute. gonna wait for my health to recover. And there's nothing behind me that could possibly ruin anything. I drank from the wrong vial. Oh well, we'll just have to beat them the old-fashioned way. With a leather belt. They do not have a good sense of object permanence. Jailer robe! Finally! Now we just need to get the Tailbone short sword and the Tailbone Spear. Wait. Where are my souls? I'm actually genuinely concerned. Where did they go? Tailbone short sword. Yes! Twisted dagger. Wait, it's a dagger? Clutched by the wretched prisoners of Earthen Dungeon, crafted from a feeble tailbone and seen as a sign of the dragons. Their screams are oft heard inside the dungeon as they naively mutilate their unworthy flesh. It's not a very good weapon, but if you put a raw infusion on it, I think maybe it might have some potential. There they are. So now we just gotta kill the ones with the spears. Right before blood loss triggered. Finally, 699 homeward bones. Now I never have to worry about not having any ever again.
Ashen 1. Let me tell you, I will never forgive the Dark Souls team for putting a bunch of dragon asses in the Lost Izalith. We could have had a really cool area, but no. They had fucking budget cuts or whatever, and they had to half-ass it. Now we're gonna go through here and fight these things immediately. Specifically this one. There are more with the spears that we can fight, but you have to take the elevator and go down below before you can reach them. And even then, there's a bunch of fucking jailers. You know what? I probably should do that. Let's see. We've got one over there. Jesus fuck! I think this one's got a short sword. That's a lot of disgusting abominations to fight through. Lurks while falling asleep. I wouldn't blame you. Nobody's summoning me. Or rather, the game is not summoning me. That's all you do. You fucking lurk. And you wait for me to die, and then you post those red crosses everywhere, like it's supposed to mean something. It's supposed to mean Okay, let me see something real quick. Okay, so Karthus Flame Arc needs 10 faith and 10 intelligence, which any soul level 1 character can use. Let's see, magic weapon costs 10 intelligence. Lightning Blade costs 30 faith. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. No, that's... Hang on a second. What the hell? Let's see, we've got Blessed Weapon, which costs 15 faith. That's not so bad. I'm confused. I should have Dark Blade. How do I... How do I not have Dark Edge? Or Dark Weapon? You literally buy that from, You buy that from, Carla, right? Did I pass it? What the hell? Did I sell Dark Blade by accident?
Oh.
Wait a fucking minute. Oh, okay. I know why I don't have it. Uria sells it to you.
Do stay.
And because I didn't ally with Uria, I don't have it.
Ashen.
You think maybe they would have given me the fucking book after I had got the Hollow's Ashes? But no, this game is just full of fucking bullshit.
Ashen.
You know what my favorite thing is? Or actually, no. Like, I love listening to, like, people on Call of Duty get mad at each other for using things that are in the game. Dude, you're such a pussy, you use a riot shield. You know, stuff like that. It's hilarious. Xbox Live was, like, the best. And it's sad that we don't have voice chat like that anymore. It's like Video Game Ducky said. We could call some black dude in his 30s a pee-pee head. Call some black dude in his 30s. There's also Kneecaps. He does a pretty good take on the Xbox Live chat. The people that came to play the game after, like, the night shift were the meanest sons of bitches. I gotta look that up sometime. Oh, shit. I'll get this Tailbone Spear eventually. God damn it. I'm not about to let you jeopardize everything. I got nothing. Again. Sometimes I wonder, how would my life have changed if I got the PlayStation 3 over the Xbox 360 as my first non-Nintendo console? How much would my life have changed? It seems insignificant, but I'm sure it would cause a butterfly effect of different things to have occurred. Objective survived.
Yes, game. The Tailbone Spear. That's what I'm trying to get. Are you fucking mocking me? Oh, just give me the spear, you goddamn idiot. This could be it. This could be it. Yes! See, they can either drop the weapon that they're holding or pale pine resin. And I managed to get what I wanted. Now, there's one more item to farm down here before we go back up to where Aldrich is to farm the Silver Knights. And that area, and that item is the Gargoyle Flame Spear. We already have the Gargoyle Flaming Hammer. The easiest way to get a Gargoyle Flame Spear is just to simply fight this one or the one down there. I'm being summoned. Oh! Try again. Okay, that was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Wait.
Oh, god damn it, so I can't just walk up there? Oh, fine. Oh, fine. Apparently, if he's active and you go right through here, his AI completely breaks and he just sits there. I'm gonna try it once for myself to see if I can pull it off. Let's see, the Tailbone Spear. 13 strength, 15 dexterity. Not a bad weapon if you want to catch people that are hiding behind walls. Same for the short sword, but the spear is much better. What? Did I not rest at the bonfire? Well, I'm gonna double check. It actually works.
wrong? Too scared? Piece of shit. And I just forgot to rest at the bonfire. He sure doesn't want to drop it. But to my knowledge, this thing does have a good drop rate. To my knowledge, the Flame Hammer and the Flame Spear aren't that hard to get. Their drop rates are quite high. So why am I having such trouble?
after I get this flame spear, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Oh shit. I really thought I died there. Now he's just gonna spam this move until he wins. How about you go fuck off, bitch? Poor Laddersmith Gilligan. So he finally burns to a crisp right here. I figured they must have hid something up here, but I guess they didn't. Just drop the goddamn spear, you idiot. Goddamn spear. I'm getting summoned. Finally. Oh boy, let's do this. Woohoo! We dealt a lot of damage to that invader. Holy shit. I got it. I actually got the toxic status on him. I can at least be proud of that. You know, because people don't willingly stand in those things unless they're, like, noobs. I knew this spell would come in handy. I'm still surprised that guy was able to wield a Black Knight greatsword at such a low level. Not sure what level he was, but it'd probably be the minimum stats to wield that thing. Hey, can you let me go? You get to hide behind your little shield. I get to hide behind my little safe zone. I think that's a fair trade. So now we have 11 proof of a Concord kept, which is nice. Which means we're almost halfway. I should have gotten that spear by now. At least these gargoyles only drop one item, and that's the weapon they're holding. So if he drops anything, that means we're guaranteed to get it. Just have to wait for him to fucking drop it. Jeez, I didn't realize this would take so long. How many times must I kill you before you give me that spear? Was it gonna be 100 times? By all means, keep it coming. I've been making a lot of souls off this. Just think, one day I'll have be maxed out of every fucking consumable. And I can live a pretty comfortable life. Except when I have to buy, like, refills, but, you know, that's not much of a problem. Those resins, though. Those resins are so goddamn expensive, especially when they're sold by patches. They're 1,500 as opposed to be just 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, last call. Am I gonna get summoned for anything? Let's write a message. Visions of... Visions of Hidden Path. Visions of Hidden Path, but don't you dare. Visions of Don't You Dare. Wait, no. I could write a better one. Visions of Hidden Path, but don't you dare! Don't you dare. Don't you fucking stop, cracker! You remember that line from, yeah, it was a really old Skyrim video, like back when it was new. That was a long time ago. Ah yes, the Broken Straight Sword. Zero Lenny's ultimate weapon, and only weapon. Why do the large club and the great club sell for the same price? That's dumb. Oh, I already had a bone wield shield. Go figure.
Ashen.
Off to Anor Londo it is. But this is where I'm going to end it today. So, for those of you who watched this video or watching this video, thanks for coming. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.